Welcome students, parents and fellow teachers from Australia and other countries to a very quick tour of lessonlookup.com. This is a web page, but it is primarily a classroom teaching aid designed to work with the broad rollout of computers in Australia. Just a quick word about what's happening. Every school in the country has now been connected to broadband optical fibre, and the government is introducing to fibre to the home. Every home will be connected by broadband. Every school student throughout the entire country, year 9, 10 and 11, have been issued with laptops. They have a small screen, and this has been designed to work effectively in a classroom with a small screen. So my students click on to lessonlookup.com, and there's not much to distract them. And it's also been designed for the contrast in Australian conditions. Lessonlookup.com has this first edit grid. It's similar to Excel, but it has a lot of hyperlinks. We'll hyperlink here to clock, and this will automatically produce a clock for Sydney time. And we'll go back again. We'll hyperlink here, say, to BusyWord. BusyWord's an interesting application. I've got it looking up the word science, and it will automatically get the very many meanings of science. If I put here, say, a different word, energy, for instance, you want to start a lesson on energy, you input it in. I'll start looking at the many different meanings of the word energy, and students can have a look at this, and it can also help you design your projects or your program with it. You can see here a little touch screen coming out. Can is, that's from my tablet PC. Can is sort of similar to Lookup, but this is a US style one backed by Bill Gates and Silicon Valley. If you click on here, this will give you a whole series of YouTube style lessons. This is slightly different. Here it's more a scratch teaching blackboard, if you like, a digital blackboard for teachers, giving them a digital presence. Here is my teaching, and by year and class I generally try to get every single lesson published in some way here so that I can refer it. So it's just a bit like a teacher's book, a resource book, and you can go back year after year and see all the resources and lessons that you've taught. We have other teachers here. This person hasn't updated this year, probably will not use it again, but this is this teacher at Sydney Girls High School. These are some of his general things that he uses. He's worked out how to use it. All you have to do as a teacher is contact me. We check that you're part of the Australian or valid education system, and you can automatically get into any class quite instantly. So if you click here, this should be information about this particular teacher, his website. I'll just spin as it goes. So he's into astrobiology, space science, very interesting. And we can see that he teaches at this school. Part of the education revolution is being able to design for education and not design for bandwidth. And that's Sydney Girls High has got a login problem. Department of Education often has problems like this. This is the front panel again, where you'll start. This card is something I'll remove pretty quickly from here. Down here that's the, if you like, lesson folder. Down here is the quick links. So as I'm going through and I see a site or a friend sends a site to me, I'll tag it underneath these relevant topics to the HSC or science syllabus. So we can look, say, for instance, at states of matter. There's 10 bookmarks on that. And we'll quickly go to my delicious site and go down through that. So again, you can be teaching on a topic and just start to teach or get your students to go through the bookmarks. I've exported my bookmarks to the official Department of Education tail, and that forms a reasonable percentage of tail. We come down here, and this is rather cute. I like it. This only loads when you look at it. This is, I suppose, a new generation of way of getting through by Mindmaps, and unfortunately this costs to join. This is run out of Romania. Mindmo, by far what I believe the best mind map, and you can go to various things. This is a look at what TV is on this week. This is how to contact me, Lesson Lookup. This is my YouTube channel, and these are the courses which I'm teaching. I'm into mind maps and Prezzies. Let's go say to the HSC Prezzy, which is here. I'll modify this in a short while. You can zoom in and out using this button here and just move around your screen. It's quite powerful, but actually go to a Prezzy, you press this button here. This will quickly show you what Prezzies are. I just want to show you a few keyboard links. So this is New South Wales 2010 physics, again 2011 physics. I should really rename it. If you, when this is loaded, you press the number 0, we'll let it load. If you press the number 0, it will automatically go to full screen, so we'll just have let it load. Again, the strategy is you design for teaching, and a few years ago you were designing to get to bandwidth, but fortunately with the Australian government, at our side we've got less to worry about. So if I press 0, yeah, sorry, just press 0, it's just a bit sluggish, it goes to full screen, and then your up arrow will zoom in, and this is the syllabus, the HSC syllabus, and as you look at different things, different syllabus dot points highlight, and then you get different diagrams. So this is a diagram of a commutator, showing how a computer works. We'll just escape out of this and get moving along. So that's Prezzies. It's good to learn a few shortcuts with Prezzies, and a lot of my courses are given at Prezzy, so I can just talk and move around it. So we're back to here. This is a search of a blog function, which I'm phasing out. I tend to, as I see articles, email my blog, and then you can search the blog. I'll remove that. Down here is a feeder. It just gives the general gist. You can see that I've been coming in and out of this a couple of times. It records every time you go into Delicious to see what you're looking at. You can see different students or people from around the world entering the site. Finally here, I'd like to point you out this for people who are not necessarily so computer literate. On Internet Explorer only, it allows you to make Lesson Lookup your home page or add it as a page, so it will be another tab behind your home page. A very good thing to actually use. So I hope this has been an overview, and it's really positioning for the government's digital education revolution, where a large fraction of the population will have broadband and you can communicate to them. It's also educationally designed to be effectively used quickly in class, with things only loading as the actual student looks at it. And of course all teachers are welcome to come on board and share their resources, as we are encouraged to do in Australia.